Welcome back to Easy English Talk podcast.
Hey, welcome back to the Easy English Talk podcast. I'm really happy you're here with us today because it always feels good to learn together and share these little English moments.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan and this is Priya. It's always nice to see familiar faces joining us again. How you doing today, Priya? Everything smooth on your side?
Pretty good. You know me, keeping busy with my tea and my notes, trying to stay organized as usual. What about you, Ryan? Everything under control or a bit chaotic today?
All good here. Just the classic combo of coffee and work, keeping me moving and trying to stay focused. But it's been a nice morning, so I can't complain too much.
Same energy here. Lately, I've been thinking about how many English learners make tiny mistakes without realizing it, and it can really change how natural they sound without them even knowing it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. These little things make a huge difference in how confident you come across. And we're here to help you fix them one by one with easy, friendly explanations.
But before we get into the details, remember to like this video and subscribe to the Easy English Talk podcast if you're really ready to grow your English skills with us every week.
Yes, please do. And drop a comment too, and tell us if you've ever used any of these phrases before, because we love reading your stories and learning from your experiences.
All right, let's get right into it. Here's the first one many learners use without realizing it. I am agree.
Oh, that one is super common. You hear people say I am agree all the time, but in English it just doesn't work correctly and feels a bit unnatural.
Exactly. English doesn't use am before agree. The right way to say it is simply I agree. Short and clean.
Easy, right? Say it with us for practice. I agree. Just two simple words, no am needed at all. And you sound completely natural.
Let's move to the next one. This one can confuse a lot of learners. I have 25 years old.
Yes, this one comes from different languages, and it makes sense there, but in English, it doesn't quite fit. I have 25 years old sounds off here.
The correct way in English is I am 25 years old because we use am when we talk about age, not have.
Try saying it with us. I am 25 years old. Once you get the pattern, it becomes really simple and automatic.
Now let's look at another one many people struggle with. The phrase is, she can sing very well.
People often say she can sings very well or add extra words, but you don't need S or anything after can. It stays simple.
Exactly. The correct form is, she can sing very well. And it sounds smooth and clear when you say it that way.
Practice it with us. She can sing very well. Nice and natural, just like native speakers say it.
Great job. Now let's check another phrase. How much money is it?
This one is understandable, but it's not the most natural way to ask the question. English tends to simplify things a bit.
The better and more natural way is simply, how much is it? Because we already understand you're talking about the price.
Say it with us. How much is it? Perfect. And seriously, let us know in the comments if you've ever used the money version before.
Here's another one we hear all the time. I am boring.
Learners often mix this up. I am boring means you're saying you're a boring person, and that's probably not what you want to say.
If you mean you feel uninterested, the correct phrase is I am bored, which expresses your feeling, not your personality.
Say it with us. I am bored. Nice and simple. Let us know if you have ever accidentally said the other one.
Now here's another one. I can't speak good English.
A lot of learners say this when they're trying to be honest, but good isn't the right word here when describing ability.
Instead, you should say, I can't speak English very well, because we use well for actions and skills.
Let's say it together. I can't speak English very well. You're doing amazing so far.
We've got plenty more for you, so don't go anywhere. There are 14 more phrases coming up that can really help you sound more natural.
And trust us, the bonus phrase at the end is one you definitely don't want to miss, so stay with us all the way through.
If you've been following along, you're already learning some important corrections.
Let's check another one. She is more better than me.
Another very common mistake. But we don't need more because better already shows comparison on its own.
So the correct sentence is, she is better than me. Nice and straightforward, right? Say it with us. She is better than me. See? It already sounds so much cleaner.
Here comes another one. I am very tired, but I don't care.
That second part sounds a bit harsh in English, doesn't it? It really does. When you're tired, you usually want a softer way to express the feeling instead of sounding annoyed or cold.
A better version would be, I'm very tired, but I'll be okay. It keeps the meaning while sounding gentle and natural.
Let's practice. I'm very tired, but I'll be okay. Nicely done.
Now be ready, because the next one is a big mistake many learners make. I can't do nothing.
That one's a classic double negative. In English, two negatives cancel each other out and change the meaning completely.
The correct phrase is, I can't do anything, which is clear and grammatically correct.
Say it with us. I can't do anything. You're doing great so far.
Another one that pops up a lot is, I am good in cooking.
It sounds almost right, but English doesn't use in here when talking about skills or abilities.
The natural way is, I am good at cooking. At is the correct preposition for skills.
Say it with us. I am good at cooking. Perfect.
Here's another similar one. I don't understand nothing.
Again, double negative. It changes the meaning and makes it sound incorrect.
You should say, I don't understand anything, which keeps the idea clear.
Let's say it again. I don't understand anything. Much better.
Now here's one that confuses almost everyone. I am waiting since 2 hours.
The problem is mixing since and for. English uses them differently depending on the situation.
The correct sentence is, I've been waiting for 2 hours, because we use for with amounts of time.
Say it with us. I've been waiting for 2 hours. Beautiful.
You're doing fantastic. Stick with us because we've still got more coming, and the bonus phrase is worth it.
If you're enjoying this, remember to like and subscribe because we really love helping you grow your English step by step.
We also love your comments. Tell us which mistakes you've made or corrected. It's always helpful to share your journey.
If you've stayed this long, you're learning so much already. Let's keep moving forward together.
We still have more common mistakes to fix, so let's keep going. Here's another one with time. I will go to there tomorrow.
A lot of people add to because it feels natural, but in English, we don't use to with there.
So the correct sentence is, I will go there tomorrow. Nice and simple.
Say it with us. I will go there tomorrow. Great job.
And here's the next one. She is very smarter than him.
We don't use very with smarter because smarter is already comparing two people. The correct sentence is,
She is smarter than him. And once you say it like that, it just sounds clean and natural, right? That's why getting these small corrections right really helps you speak with confidence.
That's it. Let's practice it together so it becomes automatic for you. Say it slowly at first and then a bit faster until it feels smooth when it comes out.
She is smarter than him. Easy, right? Now tell me something. Have you ever added the word very before a comparative like smarter? Be honest with us.
We've seen so many learners do that, so if you've done it too, don't worry. Share your story in the comments because hearing your experience actually helps others learn as well.
I'm boring because of the movie. Let's look at this one for a moment because it sounds like you're calling yourself a boring person. And I know that's not what you're trying to say.
Exactly. When you say boring, you're describing your personality. And unless the movie really changed who you are, that's probably not what you mean.
The correct way to express that feeling is, I'm bored because of the movie. Because bored describes how you feel in that moment.
That's right. If something makes you lose interest, you're bored, not boring. Let's practice it together so it sticks in your mind naturally.
I'm bored because of the movie. Say it with me one more time so your pronunciation gets smoother each time.
Perfect. But now I want you to stay with us because the next one continues to confuse learners everywhere, and we want to make sure you never make this mistake again.
I have been living here since 5 years. This one really gets tricky because it looks almost right, but the time expression doesn't match the grammar.
Most learners mix up since and for, and that's completely normal. But once you understand the rule, it becomes super easy to use them correctly.
When you talk about a period of time, like 5 years, you don't use since. You need for 5 years. That's the natural structure in English.
Let's say it together so it becomes clear. I have been living here for 5 years. See how natural that sounds when you say it slowly?
Got it? Great. But let's move on because the next one might slip out of your mouth without you even noticing it. Here it is. I will explain you the problem.
I hear this mistake all the time, and it always feels slightly off because English needs a preposition to make this sentence complete.
The correct version is, I will explain the problem to you because the information needs to go toward the person you're talking to.
Try saying it with me now. I will explain the problem to you. And don't rush, let your mouth get used to the shape of the sentence.
Nice work. You're doing great, but stay with us for a moment because we still have more coming up, and the last phrase is one you do not want to miss.
You're doing so well, honestly. And while you're learning, don't forget to like the video if these explanations are helping you understand things more clearly.
And if you've ever used any of these phrases before, share it in the comments because your stories help other learners feel less alone on their journey.
And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because we share new English tips every week to help you sound better and more natural.
All right, we're getting close now. You've made it to the final part of this lesson, and I'm genuinely proud of how much you stayed focused.
You've learned so much already, but here comes something important. Listening is great, but real improvement comes from practicing these phrases out loud every day.
So let's keep going and give you a chance to master these last few phrases. Let's start with this one. I have seen her yesterday.
Many people make this mistake, and I totally understand why. But the structure doesn't match the time expression, so it ends up being incorrect.
In English, when the moment is specific, like yesterday, we use simple past, not present perfect. So the correct sentence is, I saw her yesterday.
Exactly. Saw is the simple past form of see. Let's say it together so it feels more familiar on your tongue. I saw her yesterday.
Here comes another one we hear all the time. I am agree with you. It sounds almost correct, but it's not how English works.
This one is tricky because it feels like it should have am, but agree is a verb that doesn't need a form of be before it. The natural sentence is simply, I agree with you. Just that. Clean and simple. Let's say it together. I agree with you.
Great job. And if you've been using I am agree, now you know the right version, and you'll sound much more fluent. Here's another one to fix. I will explain you later. It might sound okay if your first language uses this style, but in English it doesn't fit.
You need the word to in the sentence to make it clear. The correct sentence is, I will explain it to you later.
Let's practice it together one more time. I will explain it to you later. That's the version you want to use every time.
Now that you've learned so many corrections, let's talk quickly about how to practice them so they become a natural part of your daily English.
The best thing you can do is say these phrases out loud every day. Speaking helps your brain remember them faster than just listening.
And here's a powerful technique you should try, shadowing. It means you listen to a sentence and then repeat it immediately, just like an echo.
Go back to the start of this video later and shadow every line. Don't just listen. Speak along with us and let your mouth get used to the rhythm.
And don't rush. Take your time with each phrase. When the words feel smooth coming out, that's when you know you're improving.
And if you want to go even further, repeat these phrases with us right now. Ready? Let's practice a few important ones we covered today.
I agree with you.
I saw her yesterday.
I will explain it to you later.
I'm bored because of the movie.
She is smarter than him.
Perfect. You've just practiced some of the most important corrections, and I want you to repeat them every day until they feel natural.
Practicing regularly works. The more you speak these phrases, the more confident you'll sound, and soon they'll become second nature.
Now, let me ask you something. Are you ready to take the next step and start sounding more fluent, more confident, and more natural?
We're here to guide you, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you'll always know when a new lesson arrives.
And share this video with your friends who are learning English too. Growing together makes the journey easier and more fun.
You're doing amazing, and we want you to keep going. Keep coming back, keep practicing these tips, and don't stop improving.
And don't forget to comment below and tell us which phrase helped you the most, or which mistake you've made before. We really want to hear your story.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, you are unstoppable.